to be back with you, and thank you so much for being patient with me while I took a little bit of a break so I could rest and recharge. I am feeling amazing and I'm ready to do another pick a card for you. And I also want to say welcome to all the new viewers and subscribers. I'm so thrilled to have you. And if this is the first time you're joining me, welcome. My name is Odessa. I'm the Mystic Intuitive Healer, and through the cards, I deliver messages to you that will help you to awaken, heal, align, and grow. So I am filming this on November 11th, which is the 11/11 portal. It typically brings in a huge shift in energy. So I wanted to dive into the cards and find out what is going to be happening for you guys next. So I have 3 piles for you guys to select from. These cards are going to give me a general idea about the energy shift that's going to take place in your life. And then I'm going to dive into 3 other decks to find out blessings that are coming to you in love, career, and then just general blessings. So pile number 1 is partnered with Strawberry Calcite, which can help heal the heart chakra. It also brings in a lot of optimism and joy. And it's partnered with this beautiful pinky purple wildflower that I pressed. And then pile number 2 is partnered with heat treated citrine, which helps to heal the solar plexus chakra, and it can help with manifestation and abundance. And it's partnered with this little white wildflower that's also pressed. And then pile number 3 is partnered with yellow jasper, which not only helps clear the solar plexus chakra, but it also helps with spiritual protection. And it is partnered with this dried black-eyed Susan. So I'm going to give you guys a close-up of the items and the cards in just a moment, and I'll see you at your pile. Hi, pile number 1, welcome back. You picked the Strawberry Calcite and the pink wildflower, so I'm just going to set that over here. And these cards are going to let me know what is about to take place for you. Let's find out. So the first card you've got is abundance. When your heart's intention is to serve humanity, doors of abundance naturally open. Next card, flowers with happiness. Oh, that's interesting because there are sort of pinky flowers on this card, which you selected. And as I mentioned in the intro, the Strawberry Calcite is a crystal that brings in optimism and joy. So it really represents this particular card. Then you also received a fair, and there is Leo, Venus, and the number 5 on this card. And then you have intuition with Cancer, Mercury, and the number 4. Jump in, Andromedan energy, adventures, say yes to change. Gorilla, take the time to listen compassionately to those you love, especially your family members. And get grounded, empaths, highly sensitive, connect with nature. Wow, okay, so it looks to me like there's going to be a major shift in energy. You've been feeling a little bit stuck. It's possible that there's been some conflict. You might have some goals in mind, some things that you want to achieve. It could be possibly an adventure or a trip that you'd like to go on. And there might have been some pushback from some of your family, and they've been trying to share their perspective on things, but I think it has caused you potentially a little bit of inner conflict. Now, that might only resonate for some of you. It's possible that for others of you, you're used to being the shoulder that others cry on versus you having someone else to lean on. And that might be part of this shift in energy. It might be a situation where now it's time for you to start opening yourself up to new relationships, like the affair card is talking about. It could be a new romance, it could be new friendships, but it definitely feels like there are supportive partnerships that are coming into your life, but I feel like it's a little bit out of your comfort zone. although I think your intuition is guiding you towards these people, I think that you are definitely being told by your guides or your ancestors that these new individuals that are coming into your life are on the same page as you. Maybe you have a soul connection with them. The Andromedan energy is really coming forward. Maybe they're part of your soul family or your star family, and they're going to help you to find inner balance, possibly help you to process some of the difficulties from the past. It could be trauma, it could just be self-limiting beliefs, but they're going to help you to see yourself more authentically and align with what your life purpose is, your life goals, and bring in more happiness and adventure into your life. You're being guided towards these people, and the catalyst might actually be some sort of event that takes place. It might be a door that opens up to you that brings you these people, but it might be something that initially you're a little apprehensive to move towards. You're feeling a little bit of fear, largely due to experiences from the past. You are being described as an empath, highly sensitive. You've likely had people in the past that didn't have your best interests at heart, energy, vampire type energy, or it might have just been a situation where you are like neurodivergent in a neurotypical world, and that can be difficult, and you might have found that you were hurt by experiences that don't seem to bother other people, and so you go within a lot. But you're being encouraged to start preparing for this new opportunity where people are going to come into your life and they really see you. They get you because they are like you. And if you can start to ground yourself and start to sort of like build yourself up, build up your confidence, you can change something that might be a little scary into something that's so magical and wonderful. So let's get some more information about this. I absolutely love this. So first of all, I wanted to find out what blessings are coming to you in terms of love. Now, I'm specifically sort of thinking about romantic love, but it is possible that this will come through as friendships. Let's see what comes out, or they're saying, or family. So what kind of blessings are coming in love for pile number 1? What kind of blessings are coming forward in love for pile number 1? Can I have one more card? Nice. Oh my God, I love this. Okay, so the very first card that you got is the vast universe. Then you received fear, and then the healing light. Just like I said, it's some sort of, they're not specifying whether this is a romantic connection or whether this is friends. And as I was saying that, I heard channeled to me that it's a surprise. So that means that this portal is likely opening up to you. This opportunity is likely opening up to you very, very soon, if not already open to you. This might be a situation where you've already started to meet some of these people, or you've already been invited to this event where this next stage of your life is going to start to unfold. It's just a matter of you recognizing that you are out of the storm, right? This woman has walked through all of this darkness. Now she's at the edge of the cliff. It's sunny days. There is this beautiful kingdom behind her. She just has to take that leap of faith. So you might have to take that leap of faith as well. But you're being guided by the universe. I think that your intuition is already telling you that this is in alignment with where you need to be. This is card number 1. You're on track. Number 5, this is the conflict, moving into the past. Then number 8. This is the end of a cycle, the beginning of another cycle. This is going to be infinite possibilities, infinite healing, and it's coming in the form of love. It's coming in the form of other people that are really going to support you and love you. So it could be different for each of you. It could very well be a brand new best friend, or you meet the love of your life, but ultimately this is absolutely beautiful. So let's find out what blessings are coming towards you in your career. What blessings are coming towards pile number 1 in terms of their career. What blessings? Okay. So you have been dealing with a lot of pain. Now, this could have been pain from the past. It might not be things that are happening recently, but you did get the Five of Swords. So in terms of your career, you have been dealing with people where there's been sort of these petty battles where people have been fighting, jockeying for position is the energy I'm getting. They want to be right. They want to be on the top. They want to be, seen as powerful and intelligent and invaluable, but they aren't necessarily seeing that you're all on the same team. If we all, throw our hat in the ring and we all present what our best skills are, the job will get done and we all will move ahead. There's like this jealousy energy that's coming forward, or it could potentially have been a situation where you've been having trouble getting a position or connecting with the right company. There's something that's been causing you a lot of pain. Now, of course, this could also be your own negative self-talk where you're trying to move forward on your path, but you're telling yourself, no, you don't have it. You think that you can do something, but who do you think you are? You don't have the skills. You're not good with people, or whatever, negative dialogue is going on in your mind. And that's going to be shifting. You are at the crossroads, right? Where you're sort of blind to how you can move forward. You're not entirely sure how you're going to bring all of this together, but that's where spirit is going to come in. There is going to be a balancing of energies with the Two of Pentacles. This could be a situation where you find work-life balance, where you start to see some of your weaknesses as strengths. You start to be more patient with yourself and you recognize, like, I don't need to be good at everything. I don't need to have it all figured out. All I need to know is what the next step forward is. And that's true. All you need to know is what the next step forward is. You don't have to have a 5-year plan. There are lots of pressure on us to figure it all out. And if you buy this plan and you sign up for this program, I'm going to tell you everything you need to do to make your dreams a reality. And in truth, you getting to a point where you are fulfilling your life purpose is a process of trial and error, where you build a relationship with self, you heal from the past, you form a strong bond with your guides, you start to lean into your intuition, you surrender to what you're being guided towards, and you take a leap of faith. Whatever the steps forward are that you are given, that you know in your gut are the right steps forward for you, you trust that they're leading you to where you need to be, and you just go with it. And slow and steady wins the race. You've got the Knight of Pentacles here, and he's riding a snail. So it might be a little bit slower than you wanted it to be, but ultimately, it's exactly the right timing for you to receive the blessings, the ultimate blessing that you want, because we're all interconnected. You are part of a web of different people, all contributing different aspects to the evolution of humanity. It's not just our individual storylines. So there might be some major blessing that you need to be aligned with in terms of your career that just isn't ready, right? And it has nothing to do with what you're doing. It has something to do with someone else and the blessings that they're aligning with, or the lessons that they're learning. But you're going to have forward momentum. It's just a matter of starting to talk to yourself in a different way, starting to rest and recuperate when necessary, and trusting that spirit is going to guide you towards your full manifestation, which you are going to have. You've got the Emperor here. So that means that you are going to be at the top of your game. There's going to be a breakthrough where you either get the raise you want, or you get the promotion, or you start the business, or you have that missing piece of the puzzle come into alignment in terms of your career, and you are sitting on your throne. You are at the top of your game, and the stress and the pain of the past will all make sense. You'll have perspective on that because the Emperor is wise. He learns from the experiences of his past. Beautiful. I absolutely love this. You're definitely going to be very, very, very happy with what's coming towards you. Now, I am being told that in terms of this career shift, it's going to be over the next 6 months. The transition in terms of love, I think, is going to be happening in the next 3 months. Career is more likely 6 months before you start to really notice a major shift in energy. So let's get a couple more cards and find out if there's any other general blessings, things that are coming towards you that you're not necessarily expecting. What is happening for pile number 1? Blessings that are headed their way. Any other blessings headed their way? All right, let's see what we've got here. My God, you've got the Knight of Pentacles. Yes, this stagnancy that you've been in is no more. Oh my God. Your guides want you to know that everything is under control. You've been feeling really down. I think that you put a lot of time and energy into things that just didn't work. And I think for some of you, you even felt pessimistic about this process of working with spirit and your journey. And then even possibly the things that readers, possibly even things that I have said to you, and you're like, I don't know, she said this and then that didn't happen. But the reality is that we only see a fragment of what is going to be unfolding around us. And we can get so focused on the minutia of what is going on in our life. And you are building success at all times, but sometimes it's a matter of tending this garden and then tending that garden and then tending your third garden, and you haven't seen a harvest from any of them. And then all of a sudden, they all come into bloom all at the same time. And it's really a matter of shifting your perspective. If you can start to talk to yourself in a different way, the King of Swords, start to think about your potential in a different way, really start to become more optimistic, and you might have to kind of trick yourself a little bit. I always talk about listening to sleep affirmations and having that help me to stay in a positive mindset, because I don't have to do anything. I'm sleeping anyways, so what do I have to lose? I listen to those positive sleep affirmations to help me feeling positive about what's to come. And then I'm also honest with myself. I ask myself, okay, yes, maybe I'm not getting the rewards that I would like right now, but why is that upsetting me? Am I judging myself harshly? Am I holding on too tight to the outcome of this? Am I wrapping the success up in my sense of identity? Because if that's the case, I need to go back and heal myself. I need to nurture myself, because I am good enough no matter what the rest of the world thinks, no matter what the reaction is to the content of my work. I have to have faith in self first and know that everything is happening in my favor. And then in some cases, you might have to walk away from some things that you've been putting effort into that just weren't working out for you, right? The Eight of Cups. But sometimes we think that we've reached the end destination when it's just sort of a pit stop on our journey, right? You are just resting for a layover, basically, until the rest of your journey starts. And you're gathering tools, you're gathering information. So once you start to recognize that maybe what you were planning on dedicating all of your time and energy towards, or what you thought was the blessing, isn't in fact the full picture, you might open yourself up to that piece of the puzzle that takes you in another direction, right? Because once again, you're being encouraged to have faith that you are going to be given information, actions that you can actually take in the physical world And they are actually going to be the missing pieces that take you towards your destiny, because the Chariot is talking about forward momentum, but it's also self-mastery. It's you've balanced out some sort of energy. And it looks to me with the Five of Cups and some of these heavier energies like the Five of Swords that you were healing something that has caused you a lot of pain. And I get the sense that it has a lot to do with harsh judgment of self. And it's like other people have disappointed you and you then internalize that. Well, there must be something wrong with me because this happened to me. It has nothing to do with you. You were either teaching a lesson to others, or you were regaining strength, or you were learning and gaining new skills. And the next leg of the journey is going to be blessings. You got the Star, wish fulfillment, alignment with your life purpose, and 10 of Pentacles, where you were denied certain rewards, where you were denied blessings and comforts is what's coming forward, where you weren't paid what you were worth, where you weren't, celebrated for what you were bringing to the table. That is now coming through to you. But there was just some residual low vibrational energy or some self-limiting beliefs that had to be transitioned out of your system so that you would be able to be empowered. Because sometimes, and we've all witnessed this, right? People that are overnight successes, and then all of a sudden they are overwhelmed by the success. They're overwhelmed by all the eyes on them and the judgments. If you are really going to be stepping into this role, you might see this painful period where you had to self-reflect as a blessing, because once you get the success, you're going to be like, okay, I know that not everyone's going to like me. I know that not everyone is going to understand me or understand what I'm doing, but I'm okay with that because I know that this is what I need to be doing. It fulfills me. It's coming from my heart. It's authentic to me. And if I'm not for everyone, that's okay. That attitude keeps you at a high vibration, and that's when the doors of abundance start opening up and flooding you with all of the rewards that you have been waiting for. So I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. This was so beautiful. I'm so excited for you. I'd love to know your thoughts in the comments. And if any of you guys are interested in working with me, you can go to my website, odessamall.com. All of my services and booking information are available there. I do tarot card readings, spiritual coaching, channeling with your spirit guides, past life readings, and Reiki. And if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do. I would love to have you. Have a wonderful day, guys, and I'll see you in the next reading. Take care. Hi, File Number 2, welcome back. So you picked the citrine and then this wildflower. And these cards are gonna let me know what is about to take place for you. Let's find out. You got seduction, that is Jupiter, as well as Pisces on this card, and the number 12. Carrot, opportunity or windfall. Stork, news of a birth or a new business opportunity. Ascension, your soul is evolving to a higher state of consciousness. You're ready for this. Beautiful. Karmic relationships, Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, conflict. Cheetah, get clear on your intentions, stay focused, and move quickly to achieve your goals. Pleiades, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. You're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. Oh, wow. All right. So it looks to me like you are going to be moving towards some really, really big blessings. There is some sort of news or birth that's going to be taking place, possibly new business, new job, or maybe you're going to have some sort of growth in terms of your business. You are definitely evolving in terms of how you see yourself and how you see others. It's in alignment with what you're already doing, and it's going to lead you to some really big material rewards is what I'm being told. So you might be, spiritual, teachers, mystics. You might be healing and working with people in your own right with this double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. That definitely makes me think that you're likely individuals who are doing spiritual work as well, but you could be doing that in a lot of different ways. But it looks like you have one last test that's going to be coming towards you. You are going to have that final test to see whether you're ready. And if you are spiritual teachers, like I believe you are, or you've been down this spiritual path for a long time, going through these cycles of healing, you'll know that most of the time, when you're getting near the end of a cycle, you'll have one final test come in. This might be like Mercury retrograde kind of energy, and that's what it feels like is going to be happening for you. There is somebody that's going to be coming back from the past, somebody that at one point in time really brought you a lot of joy, and you definitely had an emotional bond with them. It might be a romantic partner, but it could be a friend from the past. It could even be a family member. And you're basically being tested to see whether you have overcome sort of the connection to this person. Because if it's a karmic relationship, it's likely tied to some sort of self-limiting belief, or some sort of codependency. And I don't say that in a critical way at all. I had to overcome that lesson myself. But it is something that's sort of holding you back from standing on your own and really like owning your own power. And you are being guided to stay focused on what you really want out of life. Don't be distracted by the intentions or the interference is what's coming forward of this other person. They are being brought into your awareness so that you can sort of have that last test, complete that energy, and clear out any kind of karmic lessons that are sort of lingering around for you, so that you can move on towards this blessing. And it's just a matter of you not being sort of seduced by the energy is what's coming forward. So it might come forward and you may be thinking, oh, is this another chance? Is this what spirit wants for me? Is this who I'm meant to be with? Now, like the more I look at this seduction card, the more I feel like this is likely an ex who potentially was tied up in a third-party situation. It could be a situation where it's an ex who cheated on you, or they were more focused on other people or more focused on other things, because we've got Eve on the card holding the apple, sort of walking down with her head down, sort of hunched over there. She's exuding an energy of shame. And of course, there's also a heart up here in the corner. So I would say if anyone from the past comes back trying to reconnect, that I would definitely suggest that you move away from that energy and keep focused on what you're already doing. Stop overthinking, keep facing your true north. This is a distraction, it's a task, just clear it out. So let's find out what is going to be coming to you in terms of love that is a blessing. This could be love energy, romantic love, but it could also be friends, or it could be family. Let's see, what love blessings are coming towards pile number 2. I just had a rush of energy. Yeah, it made me, like, my blood pressure dropped. So that actually makes, let's see what these cards say, but that makes me think that maybe some positive love energy is coming towards you. Yes! Taking steps. The card is 4 and milestones. It looks to me like you might be walking towards something in love that's going to be extremely rewarding for you. This is card number 6, and that talks about balance, balancing out all of our own energies, really knowing who we are. And then number 4 is talking about foundation. So I feel like by clearing out this energy, you're confirming with the universe, I don't want to be in this energy anymore. I don't want to have people around me that are taking from me and stealing from me is what is coming forward. So that could be literally they were stealing possessions. It could mean stealing your energy, stealing your love, stealing your time. You don't want that anymore. You want people that are on the same page as you. They are walking side by side with you. They're ready to take steps forward as well. They're not dragging their heels or making you feel guilty because you want to move forward with your life. They have goals themselves. There is more than one trophy in this card. There are rewards that are going to be coming to you and rewards that are going to be coming to them as well. It's like they are your cheerleaders, your greatest support, but they're also your co-captain is what's coming forward. That is beautiful. So I don't feel like you are quite within, what is coming to me is within earshot. Oh, interesting. So some of you might have clairaudience. You might get a lot of messages from spirit and they come through to you in songs is what's coming forward. Or you might literally hear like sort of fragments of conversation, little things that people are saying around you, and it's just sort of sparking an idea in you. But it definitely feels like clairaudience is a strong gift for you. So you're not close enough to be getting psychic messages basically about your divine counterpart, your true love. You're not that close, but you're not that far off either. It's just a matter of getting rid of this sort of influence in your life, and you're going to be so much closer to your true happiness. So let's find out what blessings are coming to you in terms of career. What career blessings are coming to pile number 2? Oh boy. All right. So let's see what you've got here. Career blessings. Oh, wow. Oh my God. Pile number 2. Okay, so you have been having some difficulties in terms of your career. The 10 of Swords is indicating that there's been a painful ending at some point. This might have been recent, but it could have been in the distant past, and it's still haunting you. It's still lingering. You've got the Moon card. It's pain that possibly you just never really recovered from. And it might have been a situation where you tried something different and new and you just weren't able to get this venture off of the ground is what's coming forward. Or potentially you were laid off from a position or let go from a company that you absolutely loved, and it had to do with budget cuts for some of you. That's what's coming forward. For others of you, you had to leave a company because you were relocating, or there was some reason why you had to move away from that particular company, and it was just heartbreaking to you. In other cases, you found the perfect job, and the people that you were working with were very deceptive and deceitful, and it ended up causing you a great amount of pain, and that's why you had to leave. But regardless, it wasn't a happy experience. It's been sort of lingering in your energetic system, and right now you're being guided to rest and recuperate, to really sort of reflect on what's happened, because the energy is about to shift, and this is happening like tomorrow is the energy I'm getting. You have the 7 of Wands, sorry, the 8 of Wands, which is talking about fast-paced change into alignment. It's going to be happening really, 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 really soon. And it has a lot to do with the things that you've already been trying to manifest, the outcomes that you want. The 3 of Wands is talking about your ships coming in, your burning desires are within reach. And it's going to be a totally different dynamic than what you experienced in the past. I definitely get the sense you're going to be working or collaborating with other people. The 3 of Pentacles is talking about exactly that, collaboration and working with other people. And then the 6 of Pentacles is talking about a fair and even trade. So you are putting in equal amounts of effort and you are finally reaping the rewards. So this might be a situation where in this energy, when you were back in the Moon, back in the 10 of Swords energy, you were planting seeds, nurturing other people's growth, doing all of this stuff nothing was coming back to you. And now the universe is like, oh yeah, remember all of that work you put in 5-10 years ago? Oh yeah, we forgot to pay you for that. And here you go, here are all your blessings. You've got the 9 of Cups coming forward. So it's not only going to be materially rewarding, but it's going to be emotionally rewarding. I feel like you're going to have the clarity that you needed then to be able to have a more fulfilling life now. So you've got a job that you really like, but it's more than that. I feel like you might be a person that likes to have a lot of different irons in the fire. So you have your job that's paying the bills, but maybe you also have a side hustle and you also have some creative projects you're working on, and somehow you're able to figure out how to balance out your time so that you can put in enough effort to get rewards in all areas. It's like working smarter rather than harder. And the Hierophant has come out, which means that there might be either something unlocked within you, like you have an epiphany and it's a gift from spirit where they give you direct insight, or someone comes into your life that's a master and they're giving you the key that's going to help you open up doorways for yourself. It could be working with a financial planner that helps you to like organize your money so that you can have the resources you need to fulfill your goals. It could be a situation where you end up finding the right program that's going to help you to like organize your accounting is what's coming forward. Or you start working with a coach, or you get a therapist or something, you know, maybe it's partially emotional healing that needs to take place. For each of you, it's going to be different, but it definitely feels like for a lot of you, there is additional support that's coming to you from either an institution or another person. But once that takes place, it's like rapid alignment and things are going to be so fulfilling. Now, the number 5 is coming forward, but so is the number 6. So I associate 5 with conflict, 6 with balance. So there's a shifting of energy. I would say now the number 7 is coming forward, which I also associate with alignment because there's 7 chakras. But basically what I was asking internally was time frame. So it'll be between the next 6, 7, 8 months. It'll be different for each of you. But once you get there, I mean, I know that that might be sounding like it's a long time, but once you get there, it'll be so worth it, right? Everything is in divine timing. You have to like wait things out sometimes a little bit longer than you want to, but once you get the rewards and you realize how sweet they are, it won't seem like it was that long a wait. So let's find out if there's any other blessings that are coming towards you guys that you don't expect that, oh, interesting. What other blessings are coming towards pile number 2? What other blessings are coming towards pile number 2? Okay, so first card that came out is the 9 of Swords in reverse. So you and also the 6 of Pentacles came out in reverse. So you've been in a situation where you were trying to have balance. You were trying to put in equal amounts of effort into some area of your life. It might have been in collaboration with another person. It might have just been, you know, you trying to find a way to multitask. But it wasn't working. You definitely were feeling quite down. I think that you were being quite harsh with yourself, potentially beating yourself up. I'm getting the energy. It's like, well, other people are able to do this. Why can't I do it? It's like almost feeding into your own nightmares, right? Because the 9 of Swords in the upright can be talking about your worst fears realized, but it can also be talking about us creating an environment energetically where the things that we don't want to experience become manifest. And you are going to stop doing that. You're releasing that energy. You're going to start being compassionate with self. And I think it starts off small. There might be some little blessings that come in with the Page of Cups, little miracles. It could even be insight from spirit where you just start to see more magic happening around you, and all of a sudden that breaks open the floodgates. It could be little insights coming through to you. You feel like you need to take certain steps forward. You take them, and it's a beautiful, rewarding experience emotionally for you. It could also be that another person from the past is coming in to collaborate with you. Maybe they're just going to be a best friend, a cheerleader, possibly a new lover that's coming in. And the Six of Cups is indicating that it might be somebody from the past. But of course, it could be reframing experiences from the past, looking at it through a different lens, and all of a sudden you're like, okay, I can forgive myself. I don't need to feel bad about this anymore. And you start to see the blessings. You start to see the silver lining. There's a goldfish in this King of Cups goblet, and that is indicating that there is some turn of fortune coming towards you, some miracle. And oftentimes we can sort of borrow ourselves from some of the blessings that are owed to us because we don't think we deserve them. And you are going to be shifting out of that energy. So beautiful. I'm so excited for you guys. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I would love to know what your thoughts are. You can leave me a message in the comments. And if anyone is interested in working with me one-on-one, you can go to my website, odessamall.com. All of my services and booking information are available there. I do tarot card readings, spiritual coaching, channeling of your spirit guides, past life readings, and Reiki. And I would love it if you guys join the family by subscribing. If you could like the reading, if it resonated for you, that would be amazing as well. And I am so glad I got a chance to do this reading for you guys. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I look forward to chatting with you, connecting with you again soon. Take care. Hi, pile number 3, welcome back. You picked the yellow jasper and the dried black-eyed Susan. So these cards are gonna let me know what is about to take place for you. Let's find out. First card is Revenge with Scorpio, the number 8, and Mars. Excitement, number 3, Gemini and Mercury. Gaia, connect to the pulse of Mother Earth. She will guide you through this time of change. Bell, announcement. Falcon, act on the opportunity that's before you and commit to it without evocation. Tiger, you're being called upon to provide leadership, so trust that you're capable of doing it. Lifting the veil, questioning everything, anything unaligned must go. And trust the niggle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? Oh my God. Okay, so there is definitely a major shift in energy that's going to be taking place for you. The bell announcement could be indicating that there is going to be some news that's coming towards you. I mean, this card could also be talking about there being some shift online as well. I'm thinking of like bell notifications. This might be a situation where all of a sudden you have this major breakthrough and you start being seen by lots and lots and lots of people, like you have a video go viral or something like that. Whatever it is, it's going to be a blessing that's coming forward to you. It's definitely going to be changing the course of your life. It might feel a little unbalanced. You might feel a little disconnected from your regular life. The energy of ungrounding is coming forward with the Gaia card. Now, you are definitely going to be in the spotlight where you're being asked to be a leader, and you might be feeling on one hand, you're feeling very excited. On the other hand, you're feeling a little nervous. Like, what if I don't have what it takes? You have imposter syndrome to a certain degree. What if I don't have what it takes? What if this all fails? What if the tower falls and I only get to taste this for a short amount of time? you are going to have a lot of fear running through you as you make this transition. But I feel like there are two things going on simultaneously. One, I think that you are stepping into your true gifts and your true role, and it's natural for you to feel like you're a little overwhelmed and question whether you have what it takes to take this on. Every single person that steps into anything new feels that. Like, think about what it felt like the first day of school every year, right? You had to go through that every single year, and most of the time, things were not as bad as you anticipated them being. It's the same with a new job. You get a new job. Yes, there's beautiful positives to it. Typically, it's some sort of pay raise or some sort of perks. But there's a learning curve there. You're going to go through that. That's totally normal. But you are connected to higher intelligence. That's what's coming forward. You are going to have downloads, insights that come to you from spirit. You have that niggling feeling that's coming forward that's going to tell you what way to go. Your claircognizance, that gut intuition. But it also feels to me like for some of you, there are going to be some haters that you might need to shift out of your life. This might be one of those situations where all of a sudden, the people that you really thought had your back can't celebrate your victories with you. They would rather see you failing because either they don't have confidence to go forward with what their dreams and visions are, or they feel better about themselves having somebody underneath them, and you just never saw that side of them before, and that can be really heartbreaking. Now, the other thing that could be happening is you might have already shifted away from these people. These haters or the people that, you know, like really betrayed you in the past that are being depicted on the revenge card are in the distant past, and you all of a sudden are going to have this major breakthrough, this major success, and all of a sudden that's going to be the revenge, you know, where in the past, you might have wanted to actually get revenge on them. Like, I want them to suffer the way that I suffered. And you had to sort of make peace with that and keep moving with your life. And you may have watched a lot of picket cards back then, and they were saying, let spirit take care of it. This is that moment. This is the moment where spirit takes care of it. And you rise up, and you get the rewards, and you get the credit is what's coming forward. You are getting praised. You are getting credit. You are getting seen. And in addition to that, you're also seeing things from a totally different perspective. Maybe you have access to people and information you didn't have access to before. If you're a spiritual person or you're psychically minded, maybe you have downloads that are coming through to you, and all of a sudden you understand yourself and your place in the world in a different way. Whatever it is, it's definitely going to be very, very insightful. I definitely feel like it has something to do with things that are typically sort of hidden or behind closed doors is what's coming forward. Scorpio is making me think that for some of you, it might be related to things that were taboo at some point, like things that you didn't want to share with other people. Things that maybe you felt shame around, all of a sudden that's where your breakthrough comes from. You're able to show both sides of yourself. You don't have to hide anymore, and you're celebrated for that. Whoa, that's amazing. I love this. I'm so excited. If that part is resonating for you, I'd love to know what it is that you are going to be showing the world. That's really cool. Let's find out what blessings are coming to you in terms of love. So before I get started, I should mention that it could be romantic love. It could be new friends. It could be love connected to family. Let's see. What blessings are coming to pile number 3 in terms of love? What love blessings are coming to pile number 3? Okay. Let's see. So the first card that you got is intuition and manifestation. So there's something that you've been working on. And, you know, when I was shuffling the cards, my eye kept getting drawn to this number 3 on the excitement card. And this is also number 3. There is some sort of collaboration or teamwork that's going to be coming into your life. You might be aligning with a soul tribe, a community of people that are really on the same page as you. The people from the past that didn't have your best interest at heart, they are the polar opposite of the people that are coming in. And trusting the niggle, there's 3 women on this. Now, of course, this card, I think, is talking about their guides being with them because it looks like it's the same women, but it still is signifying that group energy that keeps coming forward with the 3. You also got the loving woman. Wow. So this might be a situation where you are aligning with a true love, someone who is completely balanced. There's number 6 on this. This could be talking about you aligning with a very best friend. It could be you aligning with like the love for self as well. It could be all 3. Ooh, travel. And this is card number 5. So there might be a trip or some sort of adventure you've been wanting to go on for a while. You've been conflicted about it. It might be a situation where finally, in terms of love, you're like, okay, I am ready to go out and start dating again. I'm ready to put myself out there. You're going to take that leap of faith. You're going to go on that adventure, and you're not going to allow your own fear to hold you back anymore. I just got like this, sort of drop in blood pressure again. It's been happening throughout this reading. And I really feel like there is going to be a situation for you where it's like, I'm getting the sense of like your pulse beating really fast. Like I really feel like you might find somebody that you really, really, really are excited about. You got the honoring path, which is a card that's talking about being celebrated. Number 7, full alignment. Like all of your chakras aligned, all of the energies around you aligned. I get the sense that you are going to meet somebody that you want a lot more with. It could be that they become, like I said before, your very best friend, and they are totally in tune with you. It's like you guys can read each other's minds. Or it could be like a group of people that you have that bond with. But for some of you, it is like a true soulmate love connection where they're completely on the same page as you, and it's the beginning of the journey. You're going to start something fresh and exciting with each other where there's going to be a lot of nourishment and a lot of growth. That is beautiful. And they might actually be finding you or meeting you as a result of the success that you're going to be having. The bell notification is coming forward again. So it might be a situation where you go viral and all of a sudden, like the person that is meant to be with you sees your content and then they, DM you. Not entirely sure, but that's definitely the energy that's coming forward. With these cards, whatever it is, however they come into your life, it's definitely going to be a good thing. So now let's find out what blessing is coming towards you in terms of your career. Oh, and yeah, there's a progression here. So 5, 6, 7, that is really cool. Yeah, there is a chain of events that's going to be taking place. It's not just like one thing. It's like one domino falls and it affects the next and the next and the next and the next. So yeah, it's very much like you're going to have an opportunity to expose your gifts to the world in some new way. You connect with some new business or company, or you have a breakthrough, and then that leads you to more exposure, and that leads you to these new people or this individual. That's really cool. So what's happening for pile number 3? What blessing is coming to them in terms of their career? Okay. Oh, I love this. Okay, so your career, there have been some painful periods. There's been some hard times for you. You got this 7 of Swords. You also have the 5 of Swords. So it feels to me like as you've been trying to take steps forward in terms of your career, there have been people possibly that are in the same field as you, or it could be, oh, and you also got the 5 of Pentacles. There could also be just friends around you, family members that were very pessimistic about what you were going to achieve. They were sharing painful insights. They were potentially trying to cut you down. They were doing it because they have a lack of self-esteem and they don't want to see anyone else succeed. They're in this poverty mindset type of energy. And as a result of that, you felt really pessimistic about what you were bringing to the table and how things were going to manifest for you. It seems to me, though, despite it all, even though there were all these haters, all these people that said that you couldn't do it, something shifted inside you and you allowed yourself to withdraw from that energy, even if you were still around those people, and you were reflecting like the hermit. You were thinking about what you wanted, and as a result of that, it was like a breakthrough. Now, for some of you, this might not have come through yet. You know, you might be still in a position where you're waiting to have that breakthrough, that like perfect idea come through to you that's going to tell you what the next step is. But it's definitely coming if it hasn't already emerged for you, because you have the Knight of Pentacles, which is talking about that breakthrough that allows you to charge forward. And it's going to give you a lot of clarity, if it hasn't already, clarity on the motivations of other people, as well as how this is going to help you to transform and grow. You've got the Queen of Swords. You're able to be honest with yourself and you can see the motivations of other people. By having that clarity, then you can really just dedicate yourself to your career, your pursuits. And that builds mastery for you, like the 8 of Pentacles, but it also will help you to build possibly a little nest egg is the energy I'm getting. You're building momentum, and that is bringing you rewards, but it feels to me like it's a steady pace, which might have felt a little annoying to you. It's like you might have felt like, why can't I just have that landslide breakthrough success? You know, like, why does everything just have to be so practical is the energy I'm getting? And I feel like you're on the precipice of that happening. You've got the 9 of Pentacles, and you've got the Wheel of Fortune and the High Priestess. You are so close to completing a cycle, moving into new energy where you have mastery level precision on whatever it is you're trying to do in your career. You're able to use your intuition, you're trusting the niggle, so that you're taking those steps forward that you need to take. You are moving forward with action and determination. You're going to step into that leadership role. You can see things from a higher perspective, and then that brings you all of this abundance and comfort. You know, you're going to feel like you made it is the energy I'm getting. Like there's something to celebrate. You might have the extra money that you needed to possibly go on this vacation, go on this trip. On the trip, then you meet the love of your life, or you meet somebody that's going to be like very, very important in your life. That is so gorgeous. I love that. So basically it's like you're already on the right path. You're doing what you need to be doing. You just need to keep going. Just stay focused on the objectives that you have, and it will definitely work out in your favor. Let's find out if there's any final blessings for you guys that Spirit hasn't revealed yet. What final blessings are coming forward for pile number 3? Okay, yes. All right. So you've got this 7 of Swords again, but in the reverse. So basically what I'm being told that you need to know is that everything is working out in your favor. all of the manifestations that you've been working diligently on in terms of love and career and all of the other areas of your life. You planted the seeds. You have nurtured them wisely, is what I'm being told. You didn't lose hope, even in the face of darkness, is what I'm being told. Even when there were people that didn't believe in you and were trying to derail you, you didn't lose hope. There were times when you maybe slowed down. There were times when maybe you felt, the word despair is coming forward, but you fought your way back out of that. And now all of that energy is shifting for you. The people that had the upper hand initially are no longer going to be in a position of power. All of their power is being taken away from them. And honestly, I feel like the tables are going to be turned. If they were being deceptive or they were betraying you in some way, all of a sudden those same energies are going to be thrown back at them. What they took from you will be taken from them. And you are going to have the passion and the drive, the energy to really get going. All of the lost inspiration or hope is going to be returned to you. You're going to find that balance with the Two of Pentacles, and you're going to have help. Three of Pentacles coming in. If you are in a position right now where as you're listening to this, you're like, okay, yeah, I see how this fits. Yes, that fits with kind of what I want, but I don't know how to get there, and I'm so tired. I don't want to do this anymore. Everyone that I meet is toxic. That, I promise you, is shifting. The energy is just about to shift for you, but it's a matter of aligning with these opportunities, right? I get the energy that you do understand about divine timing. It's a chain of events. It's you meeting the right person who opens up a doorway to you, and so on and so forth. And it's going to take place all over the next 7 months is what I'm getting. It's like, but there'll be multiple blessings. It's not all going to happen at one time. And you are going to have that windfall success, but I get the sense that it's only once you steady the ship is what they're saying. You have to steady the ship. There are some things that are feeling like the energy is swinging, like it's like a pendulum going back and forth, and it just has to sort of settle a little bit before you can have that windfall success, because otherwise it's going to be too overwhelming. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope it resonated. I would love to know your thoughts on it. You can let me know in the comments. And if it resonated, if you could like the reading, that would be amazing. And I'd love to work with any of you. If you're interested in booking a reading, you can go to my website, odessamall.com. All of my services and booking information are available there. I do tarot card readings, spiritual coaching, channeling of your spirit guides, past life reading, and Reiki. And if you have any questions, you can always feel free to reach out. Once again, I'm so grateful to have you guys come and watch my readings and connect with me. It's such a pleasure. And I look forward to seeing you in the next reading. Take care.